I wanted to show a before and after before we get into the video, since I will be sharing a little bit about my journey with gastric sleeve surgery. Hello, I am Sean. Welcome to my channel. I'm supposed to be doing another video where I'm cooking a meal for the week, but I decided that right now while I'm cutting up some snacks, some healthy snacks, I'm gonna just do that. So, earlier this week, I did make. I have to make sure my mic. I have to make sure nothing's crazy going on with my mic. Okay, my microphone was just fine. I wasn't sure. So I have these snacks here that I'm gonna cut up. I've washed some celery. I have a bag of carrots, and I have some sour cream ranch dip that I'm gonna. Because if I'm gonna eat these, I'm sorry, I have to have something that tastes really good, and it might not be on the healthiest of sides. So, but I'm fine with it because if I'm gonna eat celery, I'm eating celery. All right, I have to go get my knife, and give me 1 second. All right, so while I'm cutting up the vegetables, I just want to tell a little bit about why I'm doing this. So back in 2021, in December, I had a gastric sleeve surgery. So had that, lost 84 pounds, and basically kept that same 84 pounds off for about the past, say, year and a half, I think. My personal goal was to lose, what did I say? It would have been around 100. Yeah, about 120 actually. So I was like 280. And I wanted to get down to 160. But when I went, my goal for that the dietitian had for me, they were like, well, we, see you around 200. And, like that's great in our eyes. And that's what I got down to. I got down to like maybe 196 was like the lowest. But I couldn't, it's not that I couldn't get down lower than that. It's I was eating stuff I was not supposed to be eating. So I had started back eating chips and candy. And if you have a surgery like that, you're not supposed to eat those things. They don't want that to be a part of your diet anymore. Um, and for me, that's probably a good idea because I'm not good at doing it in moderation. You have to know yourself. If you can do those things in moderation, then great. Like more power to you. But if you're like me and you can go overboard, then just try to stay away from this stuff. Because for the first 6 or 7 months, I was staying away from it completely. Because when you have a surgery, you have to be very careful. You're healing back up. Your body's healing. So, anything that you do that's not in line with what you're supposed to do, it could mean a difference between life and death. And I was not playing around with it. So I was very strict in doing what, was required of me based on the guidelines of my dietary guidelines for having the surgery. And then about maybe month 7, I was like, I don't think these chips gonna hurt me. And they didn't. So some people will have this surgery and they can't tolerate certain foods. Like it'll make them sick. They'll either get like, what do they call it? They call it dumping. So it could just either make you go to the bathroom, or it can make you have like break out into sweats, or you could start throwing up. Like it can be very, very bad. But for me, my stomach is like, oh, I could take it. So I was able to just eat. Now I couldn't hold a whole lot of it, but it wouldn't make me sick. I think I had dumping probably a total of 3 times. And that was because I was going overboard. I ate some hot chips one time, and it was like the little $2 bag of hot Cheetos. It was some new flavor that came out, Catalina or something. And I know I ate like probably half that little bag, and it It did me bad. I was like, I'll never do this again. Um, but I tried it again because that's my nature. I'm gonna test the limit, and I should not have done that, but I did. And so my consequences for just kind of being able to eat whatever and actually doing that is that I'm dealing with regain, which is it's common. I know that it is common for people who have the surgery, but it doesn't make it feel any better. That like, oh, you're not the only one. No, I'm not the only one, but I know I need to get a handle on it because I don't want to go back. Because I went to the doctor like 2 weeks ago, and I was back up to 213, and that's up from like back in summer 2023. I was around. I remember trying to break like well below 200, but I was like 199, 198. Didn't really get any lower than that. But from there, I was like 213 the other week. So I'm like, oh no, I can't go backwards. So I made up myself a meal plan that I plan to follow, or at least follow loosely. Just make sure I'm not eating all the junk that I had been eating, like chips and sweets. Because once I started eating the sweets, that's when things started going downhill. Chips every now and then was not causing me to gain, but the the candy, like the chocolate candy and like I don't know, Starburst, Skittles, and things like that, candy, that stuff. Because I'll like buy the pack of it, but then I'm gonna eat the whole pack. And if I buy 2 packs, like if I buy some, a fruity candy and a chocolate candy, I'm gonna eat them both in the same day. And that's not good. So I want to show this meal plan that I have that I'll be using Chat GTP. So I typed into Chat GTP what my needs were and asked it to ask me some questions so that you can see how to best create a meal plan for me. So it asked me some questions, I answered those questions, and then it came up with this plan here, which is for 7 days. And then I asked it, okay, give me another 7 days. So this is some really simple stuff. I did let the GPT know that this is for a bariatric patient. So like breakfast would be like scrambled egg, a quarter of an avocado, and some spinach. Like very simple, very easy. I wanted my plan to be simple so that I could just cook it up. Matter of fact, I think I told the thing to do any meal that's going to be 30 minutes or less, because if it's longer than that, it's not going to be something I can easily stick to. So I'm doing that. I'm trying to incorporate healthy vegetables because I don't be eating fresh vegetables. I like vegetables, but I don't. I consume quick, easy stuff, and a lot of times that means consuming things that are not healthy, and that's what I have been eating. So I have these cut up, and I can easily go to the refrigerator and grab a few of these whenever I feel like I want a snack instead of grabbing some chips or some of my baby's goldfish because I have like a big thing of goldfish, and I don't even like them. I do like them, but I'm not crazy about goldfish. But I'll be just eating handfuls of goldfish. It's not good. So, but if you have a plan that you can, something in place you can easily go to instead, and doesn't take any work to do. Just open up the refrigerator, grab a few, get the little dip I have. I shouldn't have an issue. So, part of me doing this now, at the beginning of the year, I didn't have a plan on like making the foods for the purpose of weight loss, but now that is something I want to do because I don't want to go backwards. It does not feel good for me. It didn't feel good being 280 pounds and struggling to get up the stairs in my house. Like, my knees were hurting and everything. So, like, my knees don't hurt anymore. My body feels better. I feel good when I look in the mirror, but I want to be healthy. I want to be healthy. I don't want high blood pressure. I don't want diabetes. Pre-diabetic. I have to go back to the doctor, get my labs and stuff done again. But I'm pre-diabetic. I have been on blood pressure medication before. I'm not on it now, but I know if I keep eating wrong, if I keep eating junk and eating unhealthy, then I would be right back in that boat. And I don't want that. So I guess now this is more than just a let's see if I can make 2 meals a week. But it's gonna be, hey, am I eating healthy? Can I eat healthy for the year? Because that's gonna make the difference come 2025. Because I think I heard somebody on the radio the other day that said wherever you're going to be a year from now determines, or what you're doing right now determines where you're going to be a year from now. So I want to make sure I'm making healthy choices, making wise choices in my life, making good choices, so that this time next year I can have more of a testimony and be proud of myself that I got some things accomplished and did some things that were beneficial for myself, for my family, for the world around me. So if you watched this far, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I am still going to try to get another video out where I'm doing some actual cooking. But for now, I got these quick little snacks, little celery sticks and baby carrots that I can reach in the refrigerator and grab so I can stop eating chips. So I can stop eating chips. So thank you very much, and I will hopefully see you in the next video.